few months. Things are starting, as you know, if you've been watching the news, things are starting to open up here in Ohio, and so folks have a lot of options now on Friday nights. Back when we were doing it in March, there was literally nothing to do and no one to listen to on a Friday night, so we had a huge audience. And now there are some things, in fact, some of the musicians that have been here, you're going to be able to see live out in various venues probably over the next 6 weeks. So we're very happy that you could join us for this very last one. We have Thorne Musica. It's a fantastic group and an opportunity. You might recognize Paul, who was with us with the Big Grass Band way back was it a year ago, maybe even May, here at this church. Really fantastic. So here at the First Congregational Church of Hudson, we're very pleased that you could be here. Please be as generous as you can at this very last Quarantunes concert featuring Thorne Musica.
Thank you, Tom.
De la Bastilla. That's a Java that we played for you. Next we're going to do another French tune. It's a waltz called Lisbonne, and it's written by a composer from France named Eric Tizet.
right into that mic so people can hear
All right, we're starting off with a French set here. This next one is, well, it translates as
you. Neapolitan.
Neapolitan breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. We're grateful to have a live at-home audience, but it's actually quite thrilling to be in this beautiful, magnificent room, chapel, listening to the wonderful sounds bounce around the hallowed walls and seeing the sunlight stream through the stained glass. It's really beautiful. And so it's inspiring to play music in such a beautiful spot. What Tom didn't say in our introduction was that we sometimes refer to our music as a continental rendezvous. So we're going to be kind of all over the map, literally the global map, playing music, and there's not a exact stream of connectedness necessarily, except for the fact that both Caroline King, I don't know if you got introduced or not, and I'm Paul Kovac. We like music with nice melodies, and if a melody is well written and and like it, then we like to play those. So a lot of the music we play is melodic in nature, and it jumps all over the place. Now that I said that, this one kind of rocks out a little bit. This is a French tune from the 1960s called Musica.
By Nina Ferrar. Nina Ferrar.
We have just a handful of original music in this program. And a lot of the music that we enjoy kind of might stem from the swing era, or in Europe there was a lot of jazz that swung pretty hard in the 30s and whatnot. So we kind of hear swing music as part of our palette. So here's a little tune I wrote for us to sing. It's called Walking Down the Street. A one, a two, a one, two. Baby, look, tell me what you see, 'cause all I see is you and me, happy as two kids can be, a walking, talking days complete. Baby, listen to that honeybee, flying round from tree to tree. It seems he's on a honey spree, searching for something sweet. Pack our bags and we'll be gone, they're already packed. We'll stow away to old Hong Kong, never to look back. Once we've seen the sights to see, we'll find us someplace new to be. Me with you and you with me, just walking down the street. Baby, take a sip of that cherry wine. Another sip, I'll be feeling fine. What's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. Sitting close in our love seat. Baby, sitting close, our hearts entwined. Simple things are so divine. Together at the finish line. Well, baby, that's hard to beat. We wouldn't have to travel far, out the door to our backyard. Wish upon a shooting star, skipping down the boulevard. Circle back and then we'll see how simple joys of life can be. Me with you and you with me, just walking down the street. Oh yeah, just walking down the street. Just walking. All right, thank you. We have just about every instrument we own with us today, and we're going to switch around for you. So get the fiddle. I'll move this around a little bit. Sorry about that. Play you a handful of tunes with the accordion and the violin, and we'll start with, we want to just kind of run through them. We'll start with a Brazilian tune, and then a Swedish hambo. Hambo is a kind of a dance in 3/4 time, quite popular in Sweden. To me, it looks like people are in a kind of potato sack race as they hop around, but you know, I'm probably just offended all the Swedish people out there.
I think it looks like they're coming out of a cuckoo clock.
Oh, maybe like a cuckoo clock. Yeah, that would be even better.
Okay.
And then Peterson, that's a Swedish tune, right?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll play a couple of Swedish tunes. All right, well, let's get going, see what this sounds like.
ready for this next one?
Sure. Some of these Swedish tunes, to a Irish, German, and a Slovenian are hard to pronounce. They're harder to pronounce than they are to play sometimes. So, do you know the real name of this tune?
The Peterson Van Enkel. It's something, but we call it Peterson Nut because we're from Cleveland, and that's a lot more memorable to us.
It's got the word
The
Peterson in
Nut
it.
Company tune.
This is one we don't get a chance to play too often, so we'll see how it goes.
Not too fast.
One, two, three.
That's a lot of activity in that tune, but we really like it. A friend of ours listened to it and he said, "How many keys was that in? What was happening?" Kind of all over.
We're going to play a little more, don't we?
Oh, right, I'm still on accordion, okay.
I wrote this little song one day after a friend of mine visited a troubled soul, young fellow, and after him spending about 5 hours at my house, he walked out the door, and I picked up my fiddle, and this is what came out. And so I called it Lonesome All the Time, because it was kind of a lonesome experience there with him, working through his issues. It sounds a little to me like a Cajun Creole blues. It goes like this. That was a tune by this great group called The Doors. Who knew that that was a beautiful European waltz tune?
It's reminiscent of.
We have one more.
Oh.
Sorry. Get Carrie to play one more before we sing a song for you. This is a tune called Esperanza.
Yeah.
Esperanza.
Esperanza. I learned this. My good friend Meredith Pangrace twisted my arm and dragged me to the NESI, the New England Squeeze-In, and it's a gathering each fall of at least 200, I think, accordion players. A lot of concertinas, more concertina players that I've seen in one place. So it's led by all the individual musicians, but a concertina player taught me this tune, and it's a musette. It's called Esperanza, so I taught it to Paul. So thank you, Meredith. Now it's time to go to the piano.
Now it's time. Caroline King is going to go over to the beautiful grand piano. And sing you another tune. This is a bit of a folk song and a story song. Put my banjo picks on here. And story songs are a big part of American history, as well as history of songs that came from Europe. In fact, a lot of story songs, a lot of American, what we think of as American folk songs, really started out in the British Isles as folk songs, and sometimes they told a story. And then when those same songs made it over to the United States, you know, few hundred years ago, the names of the story stayed the same, but the names of the rivers or the mountain range or the people sometimes changed. But a lot of the songs that we think of as traditional American songs can be traced back hundreds of years. But not this one. That's why we think that a good folk song kind of fits in there. But this is a nice love song called, it's written by Nancy Griffith, called "Love at the Five and Dime." Rita was 16 years, hazel eyes, chestnut hair. She really made the Woolworth counter shine. And Eddie was a sweet romancer and a darn good dancer. And they'd waltz the aisles of the Five and Dime. Eddie played the steel guitar and his mama cried 'cause he played in bars and kept young Rita out late at night. Soon they married up in Abilene, lost a child in Tennessee. Still their love survived, and they'd sing, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me, 'cause it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this Five and Dime. One of the boys in Eddie's band, they took a shine to Rita's hand. So Eddie ran off with the bass man's wife. But he was back by June, singing a different tune and courting Miss Rita back by his side. And they'd sing, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me, 'cause it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this Five and Dime. Eddie traveled with the barroom bands until arthritis took his hands. Now he sells insurance on the side. And Rita's got a house to keep, a dime store novel, and a love so sweet. They dance to the radio late at night, and they'd sing, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me, 'cause it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this Five and Dime. Rita was 16 years, hazel eyes and chestnut hair. She really made the Woolworth counter shine. And Eddie was a thrill go and a darn good dancer, and they'd waltz the aisles of the Five and Dime. And they'd waltz the aisles of the Five and Dime. And they'd waltz the aisles of the Five and Dime. Thanks, that's all. modern day folk song.
Well, we're in a church, so I think a hymn would be nice.
We'll do a hymn.
For John Crawley.
right. There you go. There's a transition for you from How Great Thou Art to The Baby Elephant Walk, written by a Clevelander, kind of an unknown fella. Maybe he'll make it big someday, by the name of Henry Mancini, born up raised up on Murray Hill in Little Italy in Cleveland. One of our greats. We'll play a couple more with the banjo and. See if we recognize this one.
Okay.
Boy, we've had a great time playing music. We're going to play a couple more tunes. Let's do Don't Fence Me In. What do you think?
Yeah.
And then we'll finish off with, we'll sing those two, because they sound so good.
Because it sounds so good, because we like them. I think this has to be awkward for every musician because I have never done this before, played two. It's fun, before we went on, we were told, play like you know, there's no one in the room here, but everybody's listening. And I said, well, I thought you're supposed to dance like there's no one watching. There's no one listening. So it's really I think we're all trying to get used to it, but we're glad you're out there. We're pretending that you're here in the seats.
Here's a fan favorite, and we hope you're going to enjoy this one at home. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Now let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. I want to be by myself with the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me out forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in, oh no. Don't fence me in, not here in Hudson, boys. Don't fence me in. Happy trails to you. All right, grab the accordion, we'll do that last song. Keep singing.
Which is the last one? Oh, okay. A
We'd,
lot of costume changes.
What's that?
A lot of costume changes.
A lot of costume changes. We were going to wear completely different hats for each style of music we played, and we decided against that. I'd like to thank the First Congregational Church here in Hudson for having us. Tom Scott.
Congregational.
Congregational Church, I'm sorry. United Church of Christ. And that's right, we actually played a service, a couple of services, about a year ago. And some of you folks here from the congregation might remember. Had a crazy guy with a big brown beard, and we had a lot of bluegrass gospel and a lot of fun with that. So I hope we can come back and do that sometime. So on behalf of Caroline King and myself, Paul Kovac, we're Thorne Musica. We do have a Facebook page. You can find us pretty easily if you can spell those two words. And we hope that we get to play music for you where we can actually see you and not just you being able to see us. That would be really welcome. Gee. We'll say goodbye with this one, thanks. This is Sing a Little Sunshine Song from old Roger Miller. Walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. Put a smile upon your face as if there's nothing wrong. Thinking about the good times had a long time ago. Thinking about forgetting about your worries and your woe. Walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. La 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 dee-oh. Whether the weather be rain or snow, pretending can make it real. A snowy pasture, a green and grassy field. Walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. Put a smile upon your face as if there's nothing wrong. Thinking about a good time had a long time ago. Thinking about forgetting about your worries and your woe. Walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. a snowy pasture, a green and grassy field. Walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. Put a smile upon your face as if there's nothing wrong. Thinking about a good time had a long time ago. Thinking about forgetting about your worries and your woe. Walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. Walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song.
Thank you.